What's up, guys? Bzilla here. Hit that like, hit that subscribe, and watch all the way through. Appreciate it. Well, all we're gonna do tonight is go over just replay on a 5-minute, just simple 5-minute. I didn't want to do range bars, didn't want to do anything else. Just simple 5-minute, and we'll see. No, just kind of commentate through it. We'll go from there. So that are open. We're at yesterday's value area high. Yesterday's, well, these are wrong actually. First 5-minute candle, pretty strong, pretty bullish. So just continue on. Next 5-minute candle inside. So definitely watching either the break up or the breakdown. If you want to play 5-minute orb, it's usually the first half hour. I kind of just sit back and watch. So we broke inside down, but with no follow through, no breakthrough outside, the 5-minute orb. So we're kind of looking at the reversal back up to see if we get to push back up. They don't want to take price lower. They're going to take price higher. Right here. This was previous week value area high. That's actually correct. Previous week. I'm not sure if that's correct. But right here we had our 5-minute orb break. And then what we spot off right here at 67.14. We had a pretty decent 2 orders in 904. 1320 on the ask side. So you definitely want to watch kind of this price. If it's a buyer, will they be rewarded? I just can't off the bat say they're 100% buyers, but if this level holds, it's definitely going to show a strong buyer. If this level doesn't hold, they're going to kind of could still be a strong buyer, but they're going to be trapped off sides. So want to see how they react to it being negative, see if they come in even more down here, or if it's unloading, if they're selling, passive seller up here, definitely want to see it continue. But that's a big level to watch, so definitely watching that going forward. 950 continuation up, and I'd say it's strength if it holds as support or doesn't even get close to support. So definitely want to watch. We're not even close to support. We kind of had negative delta coming in, but you can tell the negative delta candle went nowhere. Kind of watching every you see it, like the candle pushes down and then reverses back up. Candle pushes down, reverses back up. So it's definitely telling you that strong buyers are in. They tried to push it down, they couldn't. They pushed it up. Took overnight highs. Overnight highs is not a place you want to go long. You don't want to play the breakout. So if right here, if we're watching it was kind of a short or wait for a pullback to long, kind of some levels I'll be watching from this setup would be kind of the POC right here, 17, 14. Definitely, if that's held the support, I would definitely look to load the boat there. Previous close, overnight high. Previous all-time highs are up at 67.31, which looks like the market wanted to go from here. POC 17, definitely want to kind of see this held. This is where most of what I've been told is most of retail likes to trade around POC. So definitely watching this. We had a nice negative delta bar with a stacked imbalance right here. So if these are sellers coming in, we want to see context and the market continue to go down. If not, sellers came in, but they're met with a passive strong buyer. Next candle, no continuation, kind of battling deltas break even. They came up, actually rejected that stacked imbalance at 20, brought it right back to POC, 3-point scalp. And then right there, look at all those side imbalances. Right there, breaking over the high of this candle. So, you know, definitely if sellers did come in, they were met with a passive buyer. Passive buyer was able to take it up. $429, and then look, more positive delta in. Nice reaction, nice expansion up. Let's see, they turned this one red. You know, our sellers attempting again, but the candle did turn bullish. We are hitting previous day high, which was also all-time highs. And there's your kind of someone, I guess someone was trying to jump the gun on previous all-time highs. So right here, we could have, you know, right here, seen this passive, seen sellers trying to come in, tempted up 20 to 31, 32, nice 12-point play. Of course, all-time highs sometimes is met with sellers, so I would not definitely try to long all-time highs. From here, we're waiting for a pullback. I had this circled because this is a key level on the 20 range, but let's see how it is on the 5-minute. Cycle through, kind of strong seller here. Are they able to sell below? Are they able to get continuation? You know, if a seller wants to sell here, are they going to get rewarded for selling there? Another big one, but still kind of in a 7-point range. You know, they're breaking the previous candle low, but opening or closing above. So it's definitely showing sellers are trying. They're attempting. They're trying. Someone's going to win. It's the battle of, you know, that seller versus a passive buyer. So right here, the seller is basically, that was their last hurrah. Delta started turning even. Delta turn flipped 1111. So we definitely want to see us push past that new daily high. POC is 33, so they're able to move POC even up more. And they kind of just continue it up. So that was a beautiful, you know, on a 5-minute, we're watching just that consolidation down, kind of that controlled selling, I call it, to push up into a new all-time high. Continue up. No really strong negative delta has come in yet. 5-minute candles are, from this move, all green except for this one. None of them 2 down. They're all 2 up. Still would be in it. That would be the first time I kind of possibly would get out of that play, if I would. But we only had minus 52. No really high volume. You kind of want to see a high volume candle. And this is where I would exit, probably like 46. So long would have long down here, 31 to 46, pretty decent. And we started our slow grind up. Here comes another attempt. Kind of had a strong delta, but the candle is green. Nice little hammer candle. Green POC is at the high though. So that's the little divergence. Definitely wanted to short there. And then we'll just kind of play it out. Another another move down, just like previously. We had the 5-minute move down, but look how small these candles are. High volume 78. Our previous one was, they're all like 10,000, 10,000. Those aren't really higher volume, but these are 5-minute candles. Now they're only 2 points. You know, when you want to see a sell or you want to see a buy, you see that buy candle, higher range. Breakouts, high range. So once again, a lot of negative delta coming in. Looks like a seller's attempting to try again. And we kind of want to see that same thing, kind of push back up. Using multiple time frames does help with this overall. You know, if the long would have been, you know, each candle broke lower, that would be the reversal. Long would have been 47. Now move up. What I like to do also when I play my delta flips is kind of put the anchor VWAP down at the low. See if these will hold the VWAP. We did have positive delta come in, but it's kind of not the best going forward. So we kind of want to see buyers take it. Are buyers able to take it, or are sellers going to continue to take it or try to take it? And there you go. There's new all-time highs. Price going nowhere. Delta really not showing anything. So it's a holding that VWAP. Here's a candle kind of hitting 3 o'clock. There's a candle I probably would look to get out after that spike up. And then we kind of quick reversed. And let's just play it out. And we're hitting 3:35 p.m., 3:40. So that's the VWAP breaking right here, kind of holding. But definitely would have looked to get out, trailed it, end of day. And of course, look at this high. And they came down. And then we have this high. I'll be looking at this going forward. On the 5-minute, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times it hit. But that's it, guys. Just a quick little replay. Hit that like, hit that subscribe, and have a good night.